Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We are finally wrapped up our bodybuilding prep. We're done. That was rough, especially towards the end. Mentally, I was struggling. Physically, I was drained. You know, when you're exhausted like that, you can't give anybody your 100% and everything. So, I mean, that was a difficult process. I think I did it a little too long. I think if we did it shorter, I mean, I learned a lot. I want to do one final physique update for you guys. This is it. Ain't gonna get no better than this. I'm gonna go get some better lighting upstairs. We'll give you one last peak physique. This is a peak. I thought this would be a lot easier than it was. Anybody that's looking at doing a bodybuilding prep, I'm telling you, working a construction job, doing cardio every day and lifting every day, man, it's tough. Takes a toll on you mentally and physically. I'm gonna get some good lighting. We'll see what we look like at the end. We got really vascular too here. Vascularity came in pretty crazily. I mean, our chest is small, but striations started to come out at the end. My arms feel tiny, because they kind of are, to be honest. My leg vascularity really started to come in. Calves and all. I mean, right lighting. Stomach veins going crazy. I never got like crazy abs. I mean, I'm pretty lean right now. Legs are lean, small, but lean. I mean, you basically compromise all of your size. With how I was able to transform my body, yeah. Was it worth it? I don't know. I learned a lot, so I would say yeah. It is worth it just based on everything I learned about myself. Thank you everybody for following me through this process. Hopefully you guys will still come tune into the channel. We're still gonna be working out. Still gonna keep up with the hybrid build. Still gonna be posting weekly vlogs every week. So every Thursday, tune in. We're gonna keep pumping them out. All right, I decided this would be a good time to continue on our reflection of the bodybuilding prep we did. Give anybody thinking about doing it more of an insight. Talk about why I did it, my experience during it, and how I think it went. First things first, I just want to come out and say right away. Committing to this process, I want you to know what you're getting into. So if you like people don't talk about it, you're halting everything else you're doing, or at least you're slowing it down. By this, I mean like the relationships you have in your life, other advancements you're trying to make. This drains you so much, you won't be able to cater to everything. You're sacrificing for this one thing. I feel like everybody that's thinking about doing this should know, first off, if you struggle with depression, just know that this is really gonna test your mental strength first off. So I wouldn't recommend it if you struggle with depression. Also, be prepared to be physically exhausted like 80% of the time. One of the things I learned during this, putting your physical and mental health on the back burner isn't healthy for more than a very short period of time at most. The second thing I learned is all the decisions you make during this prep, even just to do it, affects everybody around you, not just you. So don't be selfish. Do it for the right reasons, I guess. It's gonna affect everybody. You won't be the only person struggling. Everybody will. The third thing I learned is this has really taught me to enjoy the little things in life, because when I was on this prep, all those little things were taken away. And before I started, I didn't realize how important they were to me. But once they were gone, I really started to realize what those little things were. Whether it be going out for an ice cream with Rachel, having a beer at a brewery with my family, little stuff like that. Number 4, this really taught me to not care what people think. I used to really get in my head in public, wonder if people are judging me and whatnot. This really taught me, who cares? The day you stop worrying about what everybody else thinks of you is the day you really start to live. I learned that. The number 5 thing I learned is no matter what you put consistency into in your life, it'll thrive. During your prep, if you stay consistent, you'll thrive. But you know what? Like I mentioned earlier, personal relationships, social life, happiness will not thrive. So know that. Number 6, don't cheap out on what you fuel your body with. Don't load it with preservatives. Don't get your meat from these grocery stores that mass produce it and load it with hormones and preservatives. All this sugar-free and low-calorie food, usually, or fat-free, usually is loaded with unhealthy ingredients. Spend a little extra money, fuel your body correctly, and you will see a drastic difference in your energy. Lastly, no, overdoing something is possible. You can overdo stuff. You can take it too far. Working out 10 to 12 times a week, I was overdoing it. You gotta let your body rest. You gotta let your body heal up. That's some of what I learned on this prep. Some of the stuff I had to go through mentally, I honestly felt kind of empty. I didn't feel sad. I didn't feel overly happy. It was like I was so tired I couldn't feel much at all. My bladder felt like it shrunk. I was peeing 3 or 4 times every night. I'd have to get up. And well, if you're getting up every couple hours to pee, how you getting any real sleep? You're not getting in your early sleeping stages, so you're not sleeping. There you go, you're losing out on more rest. I was balancing this all with a full-time construction job, which made it even harder. Everybody around me told me I wasn't as fun to be around, how low energy I was compared to, usually I'm an energetic, crazy person. I don't know, I just wanted everybody to know what they're getting into, talk about what isn't talked about. Did I do a show? No. I just pushed myself through a prep. I don't really know why. A couple of years ago, I was over 70 pounds heavier than I am now. So maybe part of this was me kind of showing food I do have control. But now we're gonna try trusting a lean bulk, put on some size. I really want to gain some muscle. Still keep my cardio going like I am now. Might be a little scary to trust the bulk after knowing I was heavy at one point, but we're gonna stay faithful to it, stick to it. Hopefully you guys follow along the journey. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you stick to watching the channel during the bulk. Follow that next journey with me. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Let's keep it going. I will see you in the next video.